your enemy's my enemy. How did that happen?
Well, you live long enough.
Ben, how are you doing today?
I'm not too bad, Rory. How are you?
I'm really, really good. Thank you so much for taking the time to talk to me today. I'm going to put you on the spot straight away, and you can't say No Time to Die, but what is your favorite Bond song of all time?
I'm going to say The Spy Who Loved Me.
That's a good one.
I think it's a really great song that stood the test of time.
Absolutely. I was wondering if you could tell me from your own personal experience, what is your first or maybe best outstanding memory of Daniel Craig as Bond, considering this is almost a celebration of the end of his tenure in the title?
I'm going to say like something that was really, really special for me was filming the first scene that I had as Q with Daniel in the National Gallery. That was it was special, obviously, because it was my first. It was my first time in the role, but it was also the first scene I shot, and it was a night shoot, and we had the whole of the National Gallery to ourselves, and it was just amazing because it was terrifying as well, I have to admit. But it was amazing because it's like, oh yeah, we're beginning a new chapter here with this character, and thinking about how, you know, lovers of the films would feel about the character being reimagined in this way. I remember it very vividly, and I cherished that. And seeing, it's weird. I've known Daniel since I was 17. I did my first ever film with him, a film called The Trench. So, and actually I've worked with him a few times before I worked with him as Q in the Bond film. So to see him own this role so magnificently, it's thrilling to me.
I think it's not just him though, because I think I absolutely loved your interpretation of Q when he arrived in Skyfall, and there's not a single person I've met who's like, I don't like this version of Q. Everyone is absolutely on your side for the character, and I think there's a huge fan base for your version of Q as well.
Oh, nice to know.
Considering that so many people love you in the role of Q, could you see yourself continuing it on? Like previous versions of Q have continued through different iterations of Bond. Is that something that interests you as well?
I'm not going to lie, it does interest me. I would love to play the character again. I really enjoy playing him, but I don't know how I would feel. It would be really strange to play the character opposite another Bond. But I'm definitely open. If they wanted me, I wouldn't say no.
Good to know. It does look like your version of Q in this one gets to do some more actiony stuff. There is one particular sequence in the plane where I think it looks like you're more heavily involved in some of these action sequences. Did you get to do any kind of fun stunts this time around?
There's no stunts, unfortunately, and I'm always hoping that there will be. And actually, in one of, I think it was Spectre, there was a draft of the script where I did get to do some stunts, which really thrilled me. But then those scenes got cut and didn't make it through to the final script, and I never got to do them. But I live in hope.
There's always next time.
Yeah.
And just one final question, if that's okay. You've probably been asked this to death, but I just need to hear it from yourself. Is Paddington 2 the greatest movie of all time?
Yes. Possible answer. It's a pretty good film, isn't it?
When all those headlines broke, I was like, I have no arguments with it being named the greatest movie of all time. So take that, Citizen Kane.
Yeah, I do love that film. It's it feels like every moment of that film is sort of perfect. You wouldn't change it, would you? And it's so pleasurable. I mean, that's not easy to do.
No, it absolutely isn't. And thank you so much for agreeing that it is the best movie of all time. And congratulations on this movie as well. Ben, thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you so much. Can I just have one nice evening, please, before the world explodes?